Pretty dark. Maybe I can put the phone over here. That looks like it'll work. And it's gonna be kind of a dark show, but it's a summer's eve. A summer's eve with Dr. Bass. Smoking joints with Dr. Bass on a summer's eve. That's what we're doing tonight. This evening. I'm gonna play some Dr. Bass classic rock. Classic Dr. Bass rock. Anybody in there? Howdy. Howdy, whoever you are. No longer on the ball. Not feeling fresh? Try summer's eve. I'm not really feeling that fresh. Actually, it's kind of clammy, sort of humid. All right. I'm gonna play some Dr. Bass songs. I'm also gonna go over my own personal, unique to me flat Earth proof that I feel like just kills the globe, just utterly destroys it, makes it a laughing matter, just a fucking joke. And like, I don't know why anybody else doesn't pay attention to my Dr. Bass's flat Earth proof, but they just don't want to hear me when I talk about it. It's okay. At least I know the Earth is flat. Plenty other people do too. But nobody knows it because of the reason that I know. Nobody even wants to listen to me when I talk about it. Although I've got a really cool idea for a book. Probably heard me talk about it though. I was talking about it for a while. It's like I want it to be like a children's book, so I could sneak it into the curriculum and like, because the book it's a book that teaches you about the globe, and it's like a fable that sort of has a lesson in greed, but mainly it's a book that teaches you about the globe, and so but what it does is actually teaches you how fucking nonsensical it is, but like, if you were just an idiot and you thought it was a book about teaching kids about the globe, you might just accept it for that and just like, oh great, it's great, teaches the kids about the globe, it's like a great little book, and you might not realize that what I'm doing is I'm trolling, like, in the sense that, like, if somebody reads the book and reads it, takes it literally and goes all the way through it, they're going to be left scratching their head going, what the fuck? That's what we believe? We believe that? What the fuck? So the idea of the book is to make flat earthers, but I'm not going to say anything about flat earth in the book. You have to make that next step yourself. You have to realize what's wrong with the globe, and by reading this book, I hope to achieve that end, like, to where people read the book, if they were really pay attention to what goes on in the book, and then they apply it to their reality, where it's like, okay, that's what we're supposed to believe would happen here on Earth. Like, we're supposed to believe that's what the Earth is, really. So if we get it into the curriculum for like young enough children, because it's a book that I think it would make sense to just about anybody, really. It's not that confusing or anything. I mean, it's confusing, but it's like deliberately confusing because I'm teaching about the globe. But the point is, like, I want to be able to get it in early, so kids, so as they grow older and they're this education system is trying to lay the globe on them and tell them about the globe. In the back of their mind, they're going to remember that book they read when they were young, and they're going to be like, oh right, yeah, the globe, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. And so it'll just insert skepticism at a young age, and hopefully that's the idea. Maybe I'm being too maybe it's just wishful thinking, I don't know. it's a good idea though. The book is really cool too. Do you remember my book? Did you ever hear my streams I was doing when I was talking about my book idea? I don't know if you missed all that. I was going off about it for a while, and nobody's really giving me much feedback. I mean, people thought it was cool, but like, I never really had anybody like tell me whether or not they thought it was actually a good story necessarily, or like if it would work. I'll tell the story, but I'll wait for hopefully a few more people show up. What does that say? Oh, I can't read that language. I'm sorry. Oh no, that's your name. I know you said hello. I can read that. Hello. Thanks for coming to my show. After years and years and years of what appears to be research, dirty work, digging in the earth, reworking things for what it's worth. It seems we found out that there's nothing to find out. The fact is we don't know the facts. We've been acting like we do for so long now, and it's hard to backpedal with your foot in your mouth. So we're just kind of waiting for everyone to figure it out. Pretty much the only thing you can say for sure that is true is that time catches up with you. Yeah. Time catches up with you. It catches up with you. Time catches up. Here it comes. Time catches up with you. It catches up with you. And if I could go back in time, have a word with myself, I'd tell myself to settle down. Try not to lose your cool, don't break too many rules. And when you do, you gotta have a better poker face on. So go play it with all your heart. Don't start looking like some kind of has-been that never really was. It is what it is. Unless it isn't, then it ain't. Don't faint from being so stressed. And if you're gonna take some time off your feet, well, you should try not to miss a beat. Because forward is the only way through. Yes, time catching up with you. It's catching up with you. Time catches up. Look, here it comes. Catches up with you. Time catches up. up with you. Time catches up, don't you know? Oh, time's catching up with you. Catching up with you. Time catches up. Look, there it goes. And you can see now how much I really care. That's why I'm right here, I'm no longer over there. I swear I've seen that style before, man. But it's like a style that's just not style anymore. Although these days everything's been redone, rerun, rehashed, revamped, thrown back in your fucking face. See if it can fly again, but it can't. As if they didn't make enough cash on the flip. Now they're gonna keep going back to this like some kind of one-hit wonder that never really hit. It just gets overplayed. Fuck. Well, I hope you have a nice weekend. I don't mean to dumpster dive off the deep end. It just gets on my nerves when I keep hearing the same shit over and over again. I'd rather hear some people think they're trying to do something new. You think, speak, reason, try to believe in something true. You think, speak, teach, do something new. Something true. Speak, something new. Speak, teach, believe in something true. Speak, teach, do something new. Speak, teach, don't preach, just do. 'Cause time's catching up with you. After years, years, years and years and years of what appears to be research, dirty work, digging in the earth, reworking things for what it's worth. It seems we found out that there's nothing to find out. It's getting dark, huh? Oh, shit. Shit. I'm gonna go try to find a light to turn on. I wish I could pronounce your name. Kukulua. Yeah, no, I can't pronounce. I can't speak French. Those French are crazy. It's like you got a different word for everything. All of my friends came to see me last night. I was laying in my bed, dying. And this mosquito won't leave me alone. Anyways, what am I gonna play for you two? For you two. There's two of you. I'm gonna play a song for two of you. just have to live with, whether or not you agree. So most of the time, you find that you just settle for what you see. Some things you just have to live with, some things you have to let down. Sometimes you gotta draw the line between you and I. Never say never, don't say don't. How can you will what you want? Some things you just have to live with, some things you have to let be. Some things you have to be about, some things you must go without. Things you have to have a little patience before they show. Some things you'll never know, some things you'll never say. They're not meant to be spoken. Some things are meant to be broken. You better know where you're going to draw the line. There's only you alone who's gonna live with it. You have to live. You have to live with it. Yeah, whether or not you agree. Yeah. Some things you just have to live with, some things you just have to live with. You have to live with it. Some things you have to let be. Come, they must become. Some things you have to see for yourself. Obvious that no one knows. Obvious that no one knows. Obvious that no one knows where to go. And I have become so important. It's an unimportant game. I have become someone important in an unimportant game. I'm gonna go try to turn on a light. So if there's anybody in there, just hold on. I'll be right back. Looks like it lit up the area. Yeah, it's much better. Much better. Now where's my drink? Sorry about that last song. I was kind of just spacing out there. It was all dark and you couldn't see anything. Probably couldn't hear anything. It's probably was just like totally lame. Show gets better as time goes on though. Like by the end of the show, I'm just gonna be like, it's gonna be so entertaining. It's gonna be like, whoa, so glad I stuck it out. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes, so now what I'm doing is I'm just smoking joints constantly. It's kind of silly. Although it is better. It is an improvement. as a summer's eve. I don't really know how that song goes. I was just kind of pretending that I do. It's a song my friend wrote. You probably forgot how it goes too. I have this thing where I'll learn a song that my friend wrote, and then I'll play the song, and I'll get really attached to it, and I'll love it, and I'll just kind of, I don't realize I'm putting my own twist on it or whatever, but then I'll run into said friend like however many years later and be like, oh, check it out, I've been working on it, I play your song all the time, and I'll play it for them, and they won't recognize it. They'll be like, I didn't write that. I'll be like, well, fucking hey, I didn't write it. What the hell are you talking about? It's happened to me twice now. And they're both great songs. I'm like, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. It's like, I didn't write it, though. You did. And they don't even recognize it. They don't even recognize the words or nothing. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. How could you not? What the fuck's going on? It's like I'm being mandala affected or something. I'll play one of those songs right now. Grandma likes her pills and Mama likes her cocaine. Dad gets me beers. They all think that I've changed. I feel just the same, only I've been away. I feel just the same, only I've been away. And I've been trying to figure out what life is all about. I'm just trying to figure out what life is all about. And I've been trying to clear my head from all that you said. All said. Trying to clear my head from all the shit you said. They've all sold their souls. Oh. I'm broke, ain't got no money. I'm alone with nobody. That song was written originally by my son's friend, my older son. He's like 33. I have a 33-year-old son. And an 8-year-old granddaughter who's going to be 9 at the end of this month. She's coming to town. It's going to be so cool to see my granddaughter. Yep. Yeah, my son's a great musician, man. His friend wrote that song, and like I run into his friend every once in a while when I'm playing in Santa Cruz. It's been a while since I've seen him, but last time I saw him, I played that song because I was just like, tribute, fuck yeah, Cody, this is your song. And I played it for him. He didn't even recognize it at all. Like, have I changed it that much? I don't think so. I'm like, well, I'm keeping this one. I think it's cool. Can't believe you forgot your song. I wonder if I do that. It's kind of crazy. Because they're good songs. I have 2 songs like that I've inherited in that way, where it's just like the person who wrote it doesn't even remember writing it. So I'm the only guy that has evidence of that song ever being a song. And they're just like, yeah, keep it. Well, fuck, man. Like, thanks. That's cool. I'll just tell the story at least. I can't take credit for something I didn't do. I did acquire the song. I can take credit for acquiring it. Expecting to fly. I laughed while I wondered whether I could wave goodbye. Knowing that you gone by the summer that was here. We had said goodbye. All the years we spent with feeling, ended with a cry. I tried to stand as I stumble, and my feet fall to the ground. So hard to laugh as I fumble, reaching for the love I found. Knowing it was gone. If I ever lived without you, know I died. If I ever said I love you, now you know I tried. Now you know I tried. Now you know I song. All alone at the end of the evening, red lights fade into blue. I was thinking about you, about the lovely, and I never knew. Let's go. I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me, and I never knew. You know, I've always been a dreamer, spent my life running around. So hard to change, can't seem to settle down. The dreams I see lately, they keep on turning out. We're just slipping all away. We're just slipping all away. I was waiting for your loving, but your loving never came. All the love was just wasting all away. Must have been tripping. Yes, I must have been tripping. Must have been tripping. Well, I must have been tripping. Must have been tripping. Ego tripping. I must have been tripping. Ego tripping. At the gates of hell. Who are you, man? Look at you, man. Who are you, man? Just another human. Hue of a man. Just a shade shy of a real guy. The shadow of a man that you used to be before you became so damn shady. Look at you, man. Who are you, man? Who are you, man? Look at you, man. Just another human being. A hue of a man, just a shade shy from a real guy. A shadow of a man that you used to be before you became so damn shady. Just another stupid human being. Stupid human being. Stupid human being. Stupid human being. Stupid. Just a stupid human being. Stupid human being. Stupid. Stupid human man. Who are you, man? Just another human man. Just a shade shy from a real guy. Look at you, man. Who are you, man? Just another human being. A human being. Stupid. Just another stupid human being. Stupid human being. Stupid human being. Stupid. Look at you, man. Look at you, man. Who are you, man? Another hue of a man, just a shade shy from a real guy. The shadow of a man that you used to be before you became so damn shady. Just a shade shy of a real guy. Some people partying over there, they're having fun. Wow! Carrying on, laughing and stuff. It's so funny. I'll play a couple more songs. What am I looking at? Almost an hour. Try not to do more than an hour. Waste of time. No offense. If I had the world to be, I'd give it to you as long as you live. Would you let it fall? Oh, hold it all in your arms. If I had a song to sing, I'd sing it to you as long as you live. A lullaby, or maybe a song serenade. Wouldn't you let dance or cry or be afraid at the change you made? Maybe I don't have much to give. Maybe I have a song or two. Only if you let me be your world could I ever give this world to you. Could I ever give this world to you? Could I ever give this world to you? Could I ever give this world to you? Maybe I don't have much to give, but maybe I have a song or two. Only if you let me be your world could I ever give this world to you. Could I ever give this world to you? Could I ever give this world to you? Could I ever give this world to you? That'd be a good way to segue into my book, because it's about the world and about giving it to you. All right, we're gonna go over something here. I'm hoping to propagandize the youth of the world. It's not propaganda if it's true, I guess. All right, here we go. So, in the book, there's like a kid, like a main character, who wins a concentric circle lottery. But it's kind of evolved into like a sort of a riddle now. I just want to say, like, this is what I think about the Earth. Let's say this is your house right here. You got your piece of property. It's a circle. Now, if you were to win the concentric circle lottery, I'm trying to find my pen. Hold up. That's in the pocket. Then you would. I'll show you what happens when you win the concentric circle lottery. You probably already know. You watched this show before. So the idea is that you keep drawing new circles around your property line. So now this is your new property line, and your property expands, right? You just have to step outside your property, draw a new property line, a complete circle around the whole thing. So you can see, like, your property keeps getting bigger. I don't know how it's going to be allotted. Like, your property it's like the ever expanding property line. It expands evenly in a full circle. So, like, the circles keep getting bigger. You start owning a lot of land. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so if time allotted and there was all other variables aside, like, do you think you would eventually own the whole world if you kept doing this? That's the riddle. Yes or no? And I mean, mind you, all you're doing here is you're just expanding out from your house right here. This is where you started, right in the middle. So you're just going to draw a new property line. This is like a thought exercise that could take place in real life. It's not like some fucking harebrained, like fairy tale type shit. This is like what would happen in real life. That's what I'm talking about. If you were to have a piece of property, it's a circle, and then you just keep drawing bigger circles around it, so it just keeps expanding. The only rule is you can't go back in. You just have to keep going out. So you step out of your property, draw another circle. Step out of your property, draw another circle. It's a pretty simple formula we're following here. So your property starts to get pretty big after a while. So do you think if you kept going like this, if time permitted and everything, that you would eventually own the whole world? What is the answer? Yes or no? I think most people would say yes, because that makes sense, and I do believe that's the right answer. However, if you live on a globe, it's a wrong answer, because the most you'll ever own on a globe is half the world, because your circles are going to keep getting bigger and bigger, right? But eventually you're going to get to the median halfway across the ball, right? And then somehow the circles start to get smaller, and they're circling around a whole different area. So technically, if you live on a globe, the answer is no, you'll never own the whole world with this thought exercise. The most you could own is half the world, because you only own what's in the circle. So the biggest circle you're going to make is at the halfway point, otherwise like the equator or whatever, if you were to start at the North Pole. But the thing is, these circles, that you get the impression it's just going to keep widening, and you're just going to eventually own all the space that's available, which is probably what would happen in real life. But if you live on a globe, you got to remember that the biggest circle you can make is 24,000 miles around, and then the circles start to get smaller. I don't think people think this stuff through all the way. They just like, oh yeah, of course they do. Yeah, but do you think about that? How are you going to fucking make a smaller circle around a bigger area? I mean, I'm of the mind to say, like, if you start expanding out from a center location, that center location is going to have to, just by necessity of logic, like, it's going to have to always be in the middle of where you're expanding out from. Always. And so with that in mind, you're going to keep drawing bigger circles, bigger circles. How are you ever going to put a smaller circle around the outside of a bigger area? Because that's what you're going to have to do if you live on a ball. And here's the thing. It's like, they don't consider that circle going around, like, after you get to the median, the halfway point, that's the biggest circle you're going to make. Let's say you started in the North Pole, so that circle's actually going around the whole northern hemisphere. You take one step south, and now that circle that you're making is going around a different area. It's not even going around all the stuff you've been circling up into that point. It's going around the southern hemisphere. So, because the circles start to go back that way, the other direction. I mean, that's the logistics of it. Like, if you live on a ball, there's certain things that are going to have to happen, like you would think. But I'm just saying, like, that's bullshit. I don't think that makes any sense. I think what would happen is we would just keep getting more big. Like, it would just keep expanding out. There's no way to make it shrink. That doesn't make sense. The only reason you would think that would happen is because you've been indoctrinated into thinking you live on a ball. But the bottom line is, like, it's always going to be impossible to draw a smaller circle around the outside of another circle. That's just fact. And, like, I'm talking like this is a small scale, but, like, it should scale out. It shouldn't be any point in time where you're going to be able to draw a smaller circle around the outside of another circle. I mean, that's just logic. The problem is logic has been corrupted by this globe. So it's like there's always a point where logic and reason fall off, when people have to fucking fit their whatever train of thought they're doing into this fucking broken paradigm that we've been trained to believe is true. And it's not even been fair. It's not even been scientifically verified. It's not scientifically verifiable. Yet people are going around teaching it like it's fact and believing it like it's fact, just because they went to space on TV. I like to quote Lucky on that one. It's like, dude, flat Earth, this is it in a nutshell. The knowledge that the globe has never been verified scientifically and is unverifiable, and in fact disagrees with experiment. That's the knowledge. That's what flat Earth is. It's not like we have it all figured out. We just figured out that the fucking thing that we've been taught was fact doesn't have any actual proof. All the proof can be explained in other ways that make more sense. So it's not like being a flat earther makes you stupid. It just makes you somewhat aware of what's going on. You're not like the fucking crazy person when you're a flat earther. You're actually like paying attention. That's what's so weird about all this, is that people think it's just so dumb, but like it's because they're not willing to look at it and just realize what they've been believing for their whole life is foolish. To make the claim that we're flying around the sun, that's absolute bonkers. That is just so nuts. I mean, that is so fucking crazy to think that that's what's happening. I mean, because like for that to be happening, there would have to be something that's keeping all the water all nice and level and everything all nice and pristine and all, like, you know, still and looking so nice and it's nice. And did I mention it was nice? It's not all like flowing around everywhere like it was flying around somewhere. I mean, like a whole fucking Earth to be flying around, you know, like that's crazy talk, dude. Like there would have to be some wear and tear. Oh no, it's a vacuum. No, it is. Fuck you. There would have to be some, I mean, come on, give me a break. The whole place flying around, that's just so silly. That's so fucking wackadoodle. Like the whole entire Earth is flying around everywhere. Come on, man, it's so nuts. Like, and there's no way to measure it or like feel it or detect it at all. It's all based on what we see in the sky. That's really what's going on. CIA, yeah. Never underestimate the value of paying attention. Yeah, man. I just find that to be so silly. Like, I think we should just address it for how it is. You know, if you think you live on a ball flying around the sun, you're going to have to invoke so much magic for that to work. You know, and like math, too. You're going to have a lot of math. It's really important. Math and magic is really important for believing you live on a ball flying around the sun. Because in reality, the sun's just moving over the top of you. And you have no reason to believe that you're a ball that is in motion. None of our observations actually, that's not self-evident, you know. It's just, duh. So people need to shut up with that shit. I mean, I'm not having it anymore, dude. People think they're going to go to space. Is that really what they think? Oh, I'm going to go to space. I'm going to go to the moon. I'm going to go to Mars. You're not going nowhere. That's stupid. That's silly. All right. I'm going to cut off right before an hour. Thanks for watching my show. I love you so much.